2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Zurich Classic of New Orleans is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this first-round action. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hey Luke and Rich, I'm looking forward to treading the fairways again with these two because they were absolute fire the first time round, and I have a feeling that after their exchanges on social media, it'll be even more spicy out here.
Certainly looking forward to seeing how this rivalry plays out, Rich. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement that these two generate. Great rhythm on that swing. TPC Louisiana is a very interesting golf course, mate, on some pretty flat land, Rich.
Absolutely, and this hole shows you exactly what to expect. Second shot to a very tiny green. Tiny greens dotting this entire layout. Hit one close here, and you can expect to make a birdie.
Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. Outstanding shot. High quality. 7 feet to the cup. Well, Rich, that's ideal. A birdie to start the day.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
She's currently tied for 14th. Rich, if you missed a birdie opportunity at the first, you've certainly got one here at the second.
Yeah, it's par 5. It's pretty much just straight away. You got to avoid those bunkers down the left-hand side. For those players laying up, you got to lay it up shy of the big bunker down the right-hand side. This green sits ever so slightly above the fairway, and again, they're just not that big of targets. It really is a cool golf course designed by Pete Dye.
You like that, didn't you? Rich, New Orleans, or should I say New Orleans. How good is it here to be on the bayou? This is a special week. It's a great eating week and a real festival atmosphere.
It is, and it's hosted on a golf course that provides plenty of fireworks as well. What a cool design this is. It's wide open off the tee, but then the greens are minuscule in size, and they have these little runoff areas where it doesn't look like you're going to be in much trouble, but you start missing a couple of greens in a row, and you start getting these head-scratching, well, do I bump it in there? Do I flop it on the green? Do I take it low, high, medium, bump it into the... I mean, you have so many different ways of playing shots around these greens that you can outthink yourself. And I think that's what happens with a lot of these players, is that usually you have one option when you miss a green. Here, you got a whole lot of them. So this golf course grabs your attention, especially around the greens, which makes it quite difficult for a lot of these players.
Nice judge's speed. It's time to check on the leaderboard. The third hole is a long par 3 measuring 230 yards.
Be careful of the wind here. You can't always feel it, as those trees on the left sometimes block it out. Missing it right is an obvious no-no, but missing it left is no guaranteed of an up and down either. The green slopes away pretty severely over there.
Always frustrated by missing a green. They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Ooh, that almost went down. She needs this to save par. Looks good off the blade. Oh, so close. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
A chance now from the bunker for an up and down. Oh my, how about that for a par?
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
TPC Louisiana might be known as a birdie fest. However, you're going to find plenty of challenges, including the par 4 fourth.
How can bunkers that are so minuscule be so agonizing? That's exactly what these are down the left-hand side of the fourth hole. You avoid those, and you get a good look at the green for your second shot that gently works away from the player.
Sitting at -1. Opting for the 4-iron here. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. She won't be too disappointed with that. Certainly a couple of putts from there, and that'll be a good hole.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
She'll be happy with that. Lessens the sting of the bogey on the last. And with that, she'll move to a couple under par. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Rich, the fifth is a shortish par 4 by today's standards, but still enough there to mess with your ball.
Players want to move the tee shot from right to left on this hole because there's some trees on the tee box that'll kind of force you that direction, so driver may not be the play. The second shot, however, that's where it gets interesting. This green absolutely belongs in a skate park. This has more humps and bumps and wobbles in it. It is a very cool design.
Playing this shot from about 180 yards. 3 shots off the lead.
Oh, she's going rogue. Bit of extra club gone against the caddy's advice. Let's see.
That dog will hunt.
An opportunity for a birdie here. If it's up, it could be in. And with that, that's their 4th birdie.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Trailing by a few shots after that hole. The 6 is a tremendous par 4. Plenty of golf hole, this one.
Water all the way down the left-hand side, so that's going to shove your tee shot out to the right, which make that second shot so much longer. Not much to the screen. It's fairly flat, but finding it in 2, well, that's a tall order.
That one's heading down Broadway. Opting for the 3-iron here. That should find the surface. Not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. This putt for a spot in the top 5.
This really looks good.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. The 7th provides a great opportunity if you can get a good driveway. This par 5's a lovely hole.
Pete Dye put a zit in the middle of this fairway, and it absolutely needs to be popped. You drive it in that fairway bunker, and you're absolutely beside yourself on how your golf ball could end up in something so small. It is a brilliant design, a brilliant bunker on a hole that should be birdieable by everybody in the field.
Well struck. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Just a couple back from our leader. Oh, this one's right down the pipe.
She's playing Bubba at his own game with an incredible approach under that circumstance. Bubba looks a little nervous after that.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. The 8th is a short par 4, Rich, and modern players are starting to try to drive this green.
They are, although I don't quite see it that way. It's such an easy second shot. If you just lay it up short of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, you're not going to have much more than a flip sand wedge, gap wedge maybe, to a green that once again has a lot of movement to it.
Wonderfully played. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
She's looking at 135 from the flagstick.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
A great shot here at the 8th, and a chance for birdie. And this putt to move them into a tie for second. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh dear. Can he get out of here?
This reminds me of my breakfast. Nice fried egg.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. The front 9 finishes in a unique style, a par 3 of 210 yards length.
This is actually a par 3 on the card, but most players look at it as a par 4 because there is nothing simple about this hole. If you bail out to the right, you're going to fall off into a low area where it's nearly impossible to chip it up close without taking a risk. So most players are just resigned to making 4 and moving on.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. Ooh, good look at a birdie here. Okay, steady now. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Ouch, that hurts. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Time now to make the turn for home, Rich, and this is an exciting part of the championship. What are your thoughts on this performance?
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
That's some good golf right there. This shot is about 140 yards out. Only 2 shots off the pace. That's a pretty handy shot. Just putting on a ball striking clinic, it seems, today, Rich.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
This putt coming up is for birdie. And that's 8 birdies today. And with that, she'll move to 6 under par. The par 5 11th, very gettable if, Rich, you can avoid that monster tree about 100 yards out.
Exactly. Tee shots, once again, you're throwing it between a couple of bunkers, but the second shot, there's a tree about 75 yards short of this green, and you've got to figure out a way around it. Do you draw it around it? Do you hit a fade around it? What do you do? No easy task for any of these players. Green sits above the player just a little bit, and again, has a lot of movement on it.
Getting ready to play their third. Just 2 shots behind. See if he can get that one to come back to the left a little. Yeah, nicely played.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
Looking really good, this one. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
That's in the sand. Oh, that's a beauty. Great shot from the bunker. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Well, the 12th is certainly one of the stronger holes on the back nine. This par 4 measuring just under 500 yards.
You want to try and hug the left-hand side as best you can to shorten up the hole as much as you can, but still avoid that bunker if at all possible. Second shot, the green up there sits a little bit caddy cornered to the players, so working the golf ball in there for left to right for your second shot would be the play.
Well, that's a handy shot. This putt to move into a tie for first.
Starts off on a good line.
Well done. Take the birdie. And that will take her to 8 under. And that makes her in a share of first. Rich, the 13th is a short par 4, but a really good one, depending on how much you want to take off.
There's really no real reason to go right at the green, Luke, with a tee shot, even if you have the power to get there, because you just can't stop it on the green. If anything, you want to hit it out to the right, where your next shot is going straight up the green. This is a very flat green, but is perched well above the fairway. It's a wonderful birdie opportunity.
What's she facing with this shot, Henny?
Yeah, she's looking at 145 from the flag.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Yeah, that one's looking good. Oh, that's a great shot and sets up a birdie look here at the 13th. And a chance to reach 9 under for the championship with this putt. Oh, that's a ripper. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Well, for all the opportunities 13 provides you, you don't get too many here at the par 3 14th. It's a beast.
As easy of a birdie opportunity as the 13th was, 14, yeah, not so much here. Even though the green is quite large in size, it's difficult to hit with a long iron.
No green in red, but a chance to save their par. Didn't that look good for a long time? Oh, a 9-foot chance here.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
And in it goes for the par. Still in the lead now after that hole. The 15th is certainly no cakewalk either. A par 4 measuring just under 500 yards.
This is the time where you need to have the best drive of the day. Take it out to the right, avoid the bunkers down the left-hand side. In the green, once again, it's got some movement into high spot in the front, a low area, and then a high area in the back. When the pin's all the way back, good luck making 4.
Sitting at -9 for the day. Currently in the lead. Good choice. Go with the 3-iron.
Ooh, yeah. This one's headed right.
She's managed to find the green on this approach. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's flying high after that nice eagle on the last.
Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Oh, this looks pure. Well, nice to drop a putt of that length. Well done. Now leading by one shot. Rich, just 3 holes to go here at TPC Louisiana, and what a finish it is. A great short 4 at 16.
Luke, this is something special here. You can go for it if you want, but you better be mindful of that water up and around the green. Just lay it up out to the left, and you shouldn't have anything more than a pitching wedge to this minuscule green.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Oh, this is sitting pretty. I might have to check to see if they teed this up. It's so nice.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. Let's return to live play now. And playing this one from around 120 yards out. Currently in the lead by a shot.
This one is chewing fiber.
Wow, what a shot.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
Putting for birdie. Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
She's currently sitting in first place. If you want to win at TPC Louisiana, you've got to hit a couple of very important shots late. The tee shot here at 17, Rich, is one of them.
A tee shot that no player likes to face. Water all the way down the left-hand side. The bailout zone out to the right falls away from the green. No fun whatsoever.
Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. Trying to move to 12 under par with this putt.
She's got a great look at birdie here.
Looking good.
And now to Bubba Watson.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Didn't quite get the approach close enough, so a long putt in front of them. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Let's take a look at the current standings. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. The finishing hole at TPC Louisiana, in my opinion, Rich, is a great one because, again, you can have anything from eagles all the way through to bogeys and worse.
Just avoid those little pot bunkers down the left-hand side, and you might be able to give it a whirl in 2. However, you got to be careful to, A, not miss it right, obviously, but even going too far left, you can really get an uncomfortable pitch shot from a low area left of the green.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Currently leading by 3. That's tiny. A 7-footer right here.
Yep, tracking well.
And with that putt, concludes this players round. So the opening round in the books, Rich. Impressed with your efforts here in the booth. Thanks for your time.
Same, Luke. Enjoyed the day. Looking forward to tomorrow.
Well, that was a thrilling day. And on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Zurich Classic of New Orleans. Today's coverage is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, as this next golfer begins the day, what are you thinking about their chances?
Should be a lot of nerves. They got the lead. They've been sleeping on it overnight. That is never an easy thing to do. Almost an uncomfortable situation at times, but they are playing well, so they have that confidence going into the final round. But this is going to be a tough afternoon ahead.
Well, it's time for the preamble to be set aside. Let's get into the action. She's top quality player, this one. Time for the second shot into the first.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see. The perfect wind swing. Nice and easy.
This putt is of 9 feet.
Putt is underway.
Didn't quite judge the speed on that one. Big putt for par coming up. That was a top-level approach shot, but unfortunately they walk off the green with a par. Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
The tempo there was exquisite.
Getting ready to play their third.
Wind's coming right into her face.
She's feeling less club here. Have to say, I think that might be the right call.
A lovely play. She's on the dance floor.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread.
It's a lot slower going up the hill than what this player read.
Sitting at -13 for the tournament. Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes.
Oh, this needs a little right turn, Clyde.
She's found the green on this approach.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
That's disappointing. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
This for par.
That will work. Currently 13 under for the event. Let's see what happens here on the fourth. Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. And here we are with the third shot. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. Oh, yeah. What a shot that was.
Chip in for birdie. That's always a nice feeling.
Oh, what a shot that was. Why don't we revisit the magic?
This one was a great chip in. I could watch this all day.
And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Time to face a par 4.
Players want to move the tee shot from right to left on this hole because there's some trees on the tee box that'll kind of force you that direction. So driver may not be the play. The second shot, however, that's where it gets interesting. This green absolutely belongs in a skate park. This has more humps and bumps and wobbles in it. It is a very cool design.
From around 180 yards out.
And the wind is directly at her back.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th. And with it, she's going to extend a lead on the field.
Just the start they were looking for, Luke.
And with that hole behind us, they're currently in the lead with Tiger Woods in second place. Handy effort, that one. Second shot here on the 6th. Lovely effort, that. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
She's looking at, I'd say about 21 feet.
Oh, so close. And this one is for her par. And with that hole behind them, they currently lead ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second. We have a par 5 at this one.
Pete Dye put a zit in the middle of this fairway, and it absolutely needs to be popped.
It's almost like a magnet for your golf ball.
You drive it in that fairway bunker, and you're absolutely beside yourself on how your golf ball could end up in something so small. It is a brilliant design, a brilliant bunker on a hole that should be birdieable by everybody in the field.
Nicely done. Getting ready to play their third. Playing their 4th shot. Terrific. What an effort.
Nothing like it. Good stuff.
Oh, that was a touch of class. Wouldn't mind seeing that again.
Yeah, this was a gift. Wasn't expecting this.
Now 7 strokes up after that hole. Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test. That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Yeah, the breeze ruffling their shirt, hitting their back. It's going to be tough to control the distance here.
Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Yeah, she knew that wasn't going to be super tight, but she'll take it nevertheless, especially with a couple of putts from there.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
This is a good chance. Nice one. Fourth birdie of the day.
I like it. 2 in a row.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Teeing off here at the 9th hole. Going with the 7. This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
And how about that for confidence? Going right at the pin here in the midst of their rivalry with Bubba Watson. Love seeing that sort of play.
That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one. It's a lofty position this player has held all tournament, but what a buffer they've built with just 9 to play.
Could be some trying times indeed. Tough holes lay ahead, but yes, you're in the position that you want to be, ahead of the pack. Lovely, lovely rhythm.
This one from about 160 yards out.
Puff of breeze moving this golf ball left to right.
Opting for the 9-iron. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. And Henny, what is she looking at here for this putt?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill, bit of extra juice needed.
That's well holed. And she's our leader. Oh, exciting times on the tee of a par 5. Second shot here on the 11th. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, this is straight back into the breeze. Going to be a tough one.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make. Ah, that's frustrating. And this putt coming up for her par. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? Time for the second shot at the 12th. Oh, that was pure. getting ready to play their third. Great shot. A par putt awaits her. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. Oh, that's a clutch par. Now 8 shots in front. Let's see what happens here at the 13th. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. Oh, that's a stunner. How well she's swinging it. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
And from around 135 yards.
Well, this one's right at the pin. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 13th. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. This one looks like it'll safely make the green. Well, that'll be one of the shots of the day, that's for sure. Left yourself an opportunity.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
Oh, just missed. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. An opportunity to make their par. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. And a par 4 awaits at this next hole. Oh, that is a thing of beauty. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
This breeze just starting to blow, but it's a helpful breeze. It's one that you like. Got to club down a little bit.
Looks to be going with the 4-iron. That's a good-looking shot there. And he's down there. You got a read?
Has to putt this one downhill.
Oh, that's a nice line. Wonderful shot.
Whew, that is some pretty good breathing room. Out in front by a bunch.
Leading by 9 strokes after that one.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
Oh, that was flushed. Second shot here on the 16th. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. That could play. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
Looking for another birdie here.
She should be impressed with that. That's another putt that will build on her advantage.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And that puts her in first place. And this is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them.
Oh, this wind really starting to get up. That was well managed.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Oh, what a super shot. So, still currently in the lead after that hole, but Tiger Woods is lurking in second place. Well, this is when the adrenaline really starts to kick in, leading the tournament with the final hole to play. Good luck. Oh, I could watch that swing all day. That's beautiful. Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader. Time for the second shot on the 18th. Oh, what a shot by our leader. And here we are with the third shot. Well, that's right out of the top drawer. A great shot from our leader. Well, pack your bags. We're all done here in New Orleans. It's time to head to Bourbon Street. And I'm dying to go with the winner of this Zurich Classic of New Orleans.
Oh, you better believe it. Some kind of golfing hat out there this week. The battle down by the bayou this week, Luke. And I got to say, a well-earned victory. Now it's time to go strap on the beads and hit the bayou.
And Henny, it goes without saying that this player dominated their rival today.
Yes, Luke, we doubted them, but they got the job done and they took down their hero. The rivalry is theirs and theirs alone, and they can boast about this on social media for, well, weeks now.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.